Okay, we're going to create a custom template today to put some actions up near this little settings icon. So right over here is kind of where we're aiming. So I'm going to go into my XAF application. The first thing I'm going to do is actually go into the Blazor project itself, and I'll just add a new folder called templates. Right click, add Dev Express item. And I already have the application window template, but I'll click New Item. Over here on the left-hand side, you can see that there's the ASP.NET Core Blazor templates. So I'll do the application window template, give it a nice name, and here it is. The next thing we'll do is make our application use that template. So in the Blazor application itself, I need to go down. Usually around the bottom is a good idea, actually at the top at this time. So they create custom templates. Sorry, create default templates. What we want, create default template. We're going to say if the context is the template context dot application window, we'll return a new custom application window template, which is the one we just created. Otherwise, let the application create its existing templates. Just to make sure that it actually behaves the way we expect, let's go into the component here, and I'm just going to throw in random text. So right in here is where we're going to want items to show up. So we'll just do hello world. There we go. So hello world shows up in the right area. Now we just need to make that an action container. And the easiest way to do that is to follow the Dev Express pattern that's already here. So if I look at the template.cs, you notice they have a toolbar. The toolbar is actually the action container. So we're going to do the same thing. We'll take their existing toolbar and we'll actually add another one. And I'm going to call this header toolbar. And up here in our constructor, I will say header toolbar equals new DX toolbar adapter. And it needs a DX toolbar model. If you want to set any options inside the model itself, you can do that here. I'm not going to for this example, but that is an option. And then our header toolbar dot add action container. I'm going to use predefined category, and I'm going to do menu. It's kind of a weird one, but that's fine. You can also put in any custom category name you like if you want to keep it completely separate. And the last thing to do is come down to this get action control containers. And I'm going to just make this a list. Say containers dot add range to list. Make sure we have link turned on, and then do the same thing from our header toolbar. There we go. Okay, so if we run that, we're not going to see anything at this point, actually, because we created the template in the background, but we haven't actually added anything to the front end other than our hello world. So let's flip over to the Razor side. We're going to change our hello world. And what I'm going to do is just grab the same toolbar as before, but I'm going to put a couple little changes into it. So between the view caption and the account component. And if you have security enabled, you'll have another component here as well. I'm going to use a nested toolbar styling here. I don't think it's actually necessary, but I stole it from the nested frame template itself, so it's kind of in there. But we have the other styles in here as well that are important, so definitely put those in place. And then we create a header toolbar .get component content. So the header toolbar that we created in code is going to be responsible for creating its own content, which is the pattern that happens for most applications now with Blazor. If I give this a run, it's not going to show much of anything because we don't have an action to go there yet, but that container will be sitting right here. So now let's go into our module. I'm just going to add a window controller. Window controller. There we go. Resolve that. Well, it's a simple action. My custom action. Window controller, so we'll add our constructor, and then here we'll do my custom action equals new simple action. And we're going to use the override that has the controller for the owner. And then we'll set our predefined category. Predefined category dot menu is the one we used. We won't do anything with this, but that's how you do that. And that should be it. My custom action coming up here. Now you notice it's on the wrong side. It's left aligned, and we really want that to go right aligned. So to do that, we're going to go back into our template. And when we add the category right here, we can actually add the direction we want to show up in, so the alignment. So we'll do alignment.right. While we're still in here, we should do two other things. So one is the update. So I support update header toolbar dot begin update. And then the same thing on the end update. I support update header toolbar dot end update. And now we're set. There we go. That's what we want.